I just want to say a few things before I continue with this. First off, the reviews I do, the work I do, especially this LP right here, /review, is not for kids. It's not intended for anyone under the age of 17, and I know a lot of people younger than that watch it, but that's not my problem. That's your parents' problem, and if your parents have such issues with it, then, don't watch it. More so, to the parents, why the aren't you watching what your kids watch? There's an old saying that goes, the sins of the father are visited onto the son. Well, that's exactly what's going to happen, and it has nothing to do with me. It has to do with you and your piss-poor parenting skills. Okay? The work's not for kids. The game is not for kids. They shouldn't be watching this stuff. They should be outside playing sports or having a good time with their friends. Not sitting here watching a curse-filled review designed for older gamers who need a laugh based on the subjective humor of people who take way too seriously. And I'll tell you who takes way too seriously. F***ing graphic whores. Seriously, shut the f*** up! I went through the comments on my previous video. Holy crap, nothing about the graphics, the graphics. You're seeing in a compressed 320 by 240 box on YouTube. This is not an example of what the game looks like running on a HD TV. Try playing this shit off of a standard TV and see what it looks like. Then from the standard, take it to the HD, like you should nowadays in gaming, and you will see quite a difference, because I guarantee half the people bitching played it on a piece of 10-inch standard TV. Now, aside from that, old school Fallout fanatics, I love you and everything, but you need to shut up. No, it's not going to be the same game. No, it's not going to be shot from an isometric perspective with 2D sprites anymore. It's not going to be done that way. The old school is done, and I hate to say this, but Fallout 1 was fantastic. Fallout 2 wasn't as good as Fallout 1. That's my view on it. I know now people are going to hate my ass left and right. You could play both and have a good time, but I hate to tell you this, Fallout 3 is pretty much what I expected Fallout to become. If you don't like it, too bad, but you know what? Such is life. It's made, you can't change it. They're not going to remake Fallout 3 the way it was going to be made when it was called Van Buren or whatever. So, just get over it already. Either watch the review or don't. Seriously, stop sitting around complaining about the same two things, graphics and old school gameplay, because you know what? Neither one matters! It's its own entity! Now, without further delay, let's start this. I've noticed the load time on each individual part of the game. It tends to take a bit longer when you've spent some time in an area and decide to jump to another. But in general, the load times usually aren't this long. I don't know what the hell's going on. Not that I really care. I mean, it's not like I'm going anywhere. I'm going to play this game regardless, so it's not going to bother me much. Usually, load times kill me. But in this case, yeah, it's some nice music going. It's some interesting background information going. It's not like just one bar loading the entire time. Besides, I'm seeing all my stats and stuff on the side. But, yeah, I figured I'd keep it in to show you the truth of it. The load time can be pretty bad on the consoles. But, yeah, it's not the end of the world. And Arfu, here we are. Alright, let's see. Oh, great. And it wore off, so I'm about 3 seconds away from dying. And I've noticed that you'll just drop dead if you keep going when you're on your last bar of health. So I need to bum rush you to that friggin' bed. Get out of my fucking way.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back to Steel West's bed, bitch. And watch. Okay, open. As you can see, load time to get inside areas is incredibly short. Okay, let's just fucking sleep a long time. And it's pretty useful. I mean, it's not exactly the most stellar sleep thing I've ever seen in my life, but it works. It tells you how many hours are going by, it gives you a clock so you know what time it is when you wake up, so if you gotta go somewhere in the daytime or the nighttime, you'll have a clear understanding of what to do. Or how many hours of sleep, rather. And, yeah. The heartbeat sound is getting old, though. Come on! There we go.
I knew you couldn't stay away.
Of course I can. It's the only fucking bed I have access to! Well, I mean, I can go to, Vince's place. I don't want to go down there. It's kind of creepy. Alright, so now I gotta go back to Moira, who gave me this damned mission. Where the fuck is Minehead? Actually, you know what? Fuck that. I've decided I'd rather just go back to Minefield and explore, just a little. There was a lot of houses back there, and now that I've dealt with the majority of the mines, this shouldn't be too difficult. That damn sniper. Nobody told me shit about a sniper. She didn't say anything, nobody said anything, but okay, fine, whatever. Alright, so now I'm just gotta wait for it. Yeah, see, it's a lot shorter this time around the bend. It has something to do with how long you're playing. I mean, it took me a fucking hour to get there, so I'm not surprised. Alright, let's see now. Pick a good weapon for this. Got a lot of weapons to choose from in this game. It's a bit absurd, actually. I figure, you know what I'll do? I'll use the sniper rifle, and I'll zoom in and out to see if I can see any mines. It's easy enough to use. Cars on fire, that's a good one. And you'll notice it looks completely different in the daytime than what it did at night. I know everybody's probably thinking, oh, why did you use the flashlight? Well, I forgot to, okay? I barely ever used the damn thing. So, I don't see any mines. That's good, because I really don't want to get blown the fuck up! And here we go, exactly like I thought. There are places to explore around here. Alright, let's see what we got. Just a note, this game can be a little creepy at times. Because you'll enter areas and you really won't know what to expect, and some pretty fucked up stuff has happened in this wasteland. So let's slowly. And there's nothing. Oh, that's a good score. Nice. Stimpak. Stimpak, get! You really need Stimpaks. If you break limbs, if you become crippled at any point, you need those to heal them back. Otherwise, you're just waiting to die, literally, as you walk around. So. I don't hear anything. Fucking radio. Shut up! Thank you. God almighty, I hate when those things are on. It just makes static. Like, who the fuck leaves them on to begin with is the question of the day. The lighting in this room is creepy as shit, man. Slowly, and I mean slowly go up the stairs. Okay, good guy. Nice! Ammunition, get! I see another dead corpse. Ah, fuck. I hate when it's multiple rooms. Sometimes people just bum rush out at you at the last second and scare the living shit out of you. I mean, last time I was playing, a guy just appeared out of nowhere. I literally jumped so hard, I think I left a dent in my fucking ceiling. Something better for close quarters would be... Nah, fuck that. Let me just repair it. Alright, let's see now. Ah. Well, I mean, it's cool, it's money, but it's like $9, so... Big fucking whoop, huh? What are those? Apparently, nothing. For show, I guess? Alright, let's see what we got in here. Wow. That was a score if I ever saw one. Oh, the lunchbox. Just an FYI, but if you buy the special edition version of this game, that lunchbox you see sitting on the bed is exactly what you're going to get with the game. Pretty cool version, too. It comes with an art book, making of disc, and a bobblehead, which I now have in my car, which looks really dorky, but you know what? I don't really give a fuck. What do we got here? Sexy sleepwear. Sexy, sexy, sexy. Nice. Let's see what I can do while I'm exploring. You can switch from third person to first person instantaneously, but I'll be honest with you, unless you're doing it for a cinematic feel, don't bother. It's almost impossible to do anything in third person in this game. I mean, you could shoot stuff, yeah, but you have more accuracy when you're working in first person. And you're gonna wind up using VATS more than you like, because shooting stuff in this game, if you're low level, can be tricky from a distance. With VATS, it gives you more of an edge, but it still won't kill anything instantaneously for you. I'm also not playing on the hardest of difficulty settings because I like to relax as I play these games, so take that into consideration when you play this game. You might have a little bit of a tougher time. If so, just, you know, change it back and forth at your will. It's one of those games where you can change the difficulty depending on the situation, and that's always, always a beloved thing with me, because it allows me to enjoy a game I might get stuck in at one point or not. Okay, if you're wondering just what the hell I'm doing at the moment, I was actually searching through my inventory for that book I found, because I wanted to read it to gain some skills. You can gain skills by leveling up in this game, but also reading different material or using different material will also enable you to see, like, your medical skill just increase, for example, because I read a book on medicine, and there's books scattered throughout the world. You can also buy some at certain shops and things like that, but you're better off just hunting them down and finding them. You find some of the best ones in the most obscure locations, though, like, what was it called? I want to say Fort Frolic, but I know that's from Bioshock. There's this area where you can go, which is kind of like a lounge-type area, infested with friggin' scorpions. And there's a book in there, hidden in there, that's really useful for your skill on explosives, I remember read. It's hard to recall, there's so much stuff that in this game, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, there's so many areas you can either explore or not explore, and find stuff or not find stuff. I mean, that's just one house. There could be other houses, so let's keep going, let's see. Again, always looking for those goddamn mines, because I guarantee there's still some left. It's always my luck that I run into, like, an explosive or something, like that fucking damned subway with Vince. Friggin' traps everywhere in that place. Thank God I'm not there again, though, because that was fucking a pain in the ass. Aside from those crab-like thingamajigs that are impossible to kill. I wasted like half an ammunition stockpile the first time I ran into one because I was so low level I couldn't kill the fucking thing. Nothing Just gonna quick save real fast here. You can see I got a shitload of save files here. And the reason for that was because I wanted to see just how different things could turn out based on different actions I took. But, yeah, let's keep exploring and, you know, keeping our eyes open directly for mines, because I guarantee one is going to show up sooner or later. And that looks like a mine right there. Yes! Disarmed, bitch!